Hey Internet, it's Runnable Dwarf back at it. This time I want to see if the Warleader nerfs are really that bad, or if the losing +1 health even hurts Murloc decks at all. So far I've had people conceding on turns 3 or 4, just because if you get Warleader out on turn 3, it turns out it's still pretty good, so this opening hand is not very good for me. I don't really want the Sniper, and the Grimscale Oracle is very iffy, just because I'm going first. This might not be good to play on turn 1, but I do want a turn 1 play, so I'll go ahead and keep it. And of course what I'm trying to draw for here is the Warleader, because if you can curve that out, if you can play some Curve Stone with it, then it's a very good card. I do have a Knife Juggler in this deck, because obviously it's very good for swarming your opponent with Murlocs. And Cold Light Seer, you do kind of need to include this in your decks, since the Warleader no longer gives the buff, and it seems like he coined out his weapon. Wow, I would not have expected that. I think that's probably a misplay on his part. But we shall see. He didn't use a backstab, suggesting there's a decent enough chance he doesn't have a backstab. Unfortunately, I don't have a good turn 3 play. Even if I get the Warleader, it's not very good. And like I said, he's not using backstab right now. If he had it, presumably he would have used that instead of coining out his weapon. That's why I was able to get that read. But again, we have a major problem of not having anything to buff with this, and the question is, do I play it anyway so that I can have the old Murkai or Gentle Megazord play the turn afterwards, or do I just hero power here? It is very useful to use on my other minions, but just because he doesn't have any board control at all, I will go ahead and develop the board with my hero power instead. And let's see what he can cook up in response. Oh, that's actually kind of bad for me, and I'm not sure what to do about it. I was not expecting a play like that. I am playing in Wild, so those sorts of things happen, and perhaps keeping the Grimscale was potentially a mistake, but instead I will simply develop the board and probably just pass my turn here, make him respond. Because next turn I can Gentle Megazord and try to get a poison on one of these. Obviously he's going to kill Knife Juggler, which is fine for me because I want to keep my Murlocs up, and I was not actually able to keep my Murlocs up, so this would have 4 damage. I can kill him. I kind of like the option of killing that because if there's a lot of Murlocs in my deck that I can combo with, so I'm perfectly fine with this. And these are damaged now, which means he can't do anything. Now you might think, oh well, I lost the +1/+1. Doesn't really matter. I got 2/3 Murloc on the board. That's hard for him to deal with. I'm trying to rush this guy down, so that's perfectly fine. The problem is, in order to get this up to 5 damage, I would have to play a Corrupted Seer, and I don't really want to, but luckily I got the Murloc Tidehunter, which gives me the Adapt option. Maybe I can get a poison here. No poison. I can get Wind Fury and Divine Shield. These sound good because I don't think he has any real way of dealing with this board short of Vanish, which he could very well have, but you can't just play as if your opponent has all the answers all the time. You got to play stuff on the board. And I do have the Sated Threshed on so that I have some bigger plays. Let's see what he got rid of. Oh, I have no 1-cost spells. Yeah, this is a Paladin deck and I'm not playing any secrets, so that actually does not hurt me at all. I may want to trade for it, or I can do how much damage to the face. If I want to, I can do 16 damage to his face right now and just ignore his card, in which case he has a 5/7 to deal with. And again, with this deck, I'm not playing a control game. I do have Divine Favors in order to get my card count back up, but I do also want to rush down my opponent, and unfortunately we weren't able to see if the Warleader does anything. It did not show up this game, so the whole point of the video is ruined. I'm going to have to scrap this, except not really because it's a very short game. I can just play another one. And it's kind of a low ranking, so the decks I'm playing against potentially aren't that good, but again, he's making misplays like coining out his hero power in order to take out my 1/1. There's no real reason for that. Even if he's playing around Rockpool Hunter, I'm a Murloc deck. I have all sorts of turn 2 plays I can use otherwise. Yeah, he does have the Vanish, but that's also perfectly fine for me because he's at 6 health right now. So, oh no, it's terrible. Because, I can always just kind of play my cards back. So who really cares, because I got the Battle Cry yet again, and this time around I don't think he's going to be able to deal with this. Do I want the Divine Shield again, or do I get Wind Fury? I kind of like the option of him not being able to kill my stuff easily, because the chances of a double Vanish are very low. And I do have Consecrate in hand, I have the Corrupted Seer in hand, which means this should be the GG. Are you going to delay this any longer, or will you accept your fate? You did not accept your fate. Okay, so now we have to figure out the proper way to deal with this. The Corrupted Seer deals 2 damage, so I can sack that into it, and then I have 9 damage on board. It's actually not lethal, just somewhat upsetting. But with that being the case, I think the proper thing to do is exactly this. We play the Sated Threshdown back, and probably just Hero Power here. Although, do I have any reason to Hero Power instead of playing Murloc Tidecaller? I don't think I do, right? I really don't think I do, which means we do this. We take care of his board so that he cannot Shadow Step anything back, because that would be bad for me. I can go ahead and sack this. And the reason I sacked that instead of using the 5/3 is because A, I want damage to the face. B, I want space for all of these summon 3/1/1 Murlocs that I get if he kills that. And I'm fine with all these getting hurt just because he can't do any damage that does damage based on your opponent's minions not being damaged at all. So now I will probably... Okay, so he's probably going to make me draw cards as well. I have to keep that in mind if I want a Divine Favor. But I also like the potentiality of drawing for lethal here. So, I mean, he can't really mill me. He can try those shenanigans, but it doesn't overly hurt me. Okay, so now I'm drawing my whole deck, and that should give me lethal. If it does not, there's not much I can do. If he has another Vanish in hand, then that's kind of bad for me. I have no reason to play anything else, but just because I can, I will get this back because he vanishes it. It does have a Battle Cry I can use again. So now I need him to not have Vanish, even though I just gave him 2 cards. Okay. He did have a second one, and it didn't matter that I gave him cards. He can send all these back, but I do have 2 Chargers in hand. And now he's going to mill me a little bit, I don't really care. Oh no! Well, he got my Murloc Warleader out, and this whole thing is about seeing if the Murloc Warleader can win or not. The problem is he can't actually mill me now, but I can also Dino Step to kill this guy. I do have Consecration, I do have the Corrupted Seer, and beyond this point he doesn't have any more way of sending my minions back, so I will go ahead and kill his stuff and send my Chargers down to start dealing that face damage. Oh, they're Murlocs. I forgot they're Murlocs. That's kind of bad for me. I misplayed just now. I forgot that those things are Murlocs, but I can still win this game. Wow, that's a massive misplay on my part. I had so many better options beyond the Corrupted. But fortunately, he does have to trade with me. Oh god, if I lose this game because of that misplay, I'm gonna be upset. Alright. See, the Corrupted would have actually helped me here. Would have dealt with his nonsense. And I would have had the Charger for the Dino size, which I no longer do. So the question is, how do I win this game at this point?
Reporting for duty.
Okay. So I'll have to figure this out. This game just got a lot more interesting than it had to be. I had so many ways of winning this out. I kind of forgot that he can stealth. I didn't play around that. I used my 2 damage AoE on Murlocs, even though I had the Consecration hand if I wanted to. I could have Dino Size to charge his face for 10 damage. I didn't do that. I didn't play around Betrayal, because nobody plays Betrayal, but okay. Let's see what he does. Oh, he has double Betrayal. Alright, he has the another card thing. I just have to make sure to not mill myself, but if he keeps milling, he's going to mill himself too, and I'm at 30 health. He's not, which means I can still win this game. Good God, this got so interesting for no reason at all. This game is so easy. Oh well, happens. Ooh, that's a good one. Shall we just do that? I think so. Okay. So I probably want to kill one of my cards off first. Hey, we got the Warleader a little bit late. That's alright. Let's see if he can deal with this. He's used 2 vanishes. I don't think he's going to have an answer here. I am at 1 card left, but it should not matter. He's used a Shadow Step. Has he used 2 Shadow Steps? Can he heal anymore? I wouldn't have done that. Why not kill one of these off first and then you can Betrayal to kill the other cards? This guy's bad. If you're going to run Betrayals, you might as well, you know, betray something good. What's he doing? He's using the 1 too? Okay. Alright. Still got the Dino Size. Still got the GG. Oh no, it's a Shadow Step. He can actually play it again. But, I didn't play around the double. He did have another Shadow Step for his Cthulhu. It's kind of bad. It's a little bit bad. Okay, what's the proper way to play around this nonsense? Because I only have the 1 time on the other card. And I wasted my 2 damage AoE. I could Hero Power to get another Murloc. And then what else? Do I Hero Power for a Murloc? I might as well.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see what I get here. Oh, that's not good for me at all. That's kind of bad, actually.
You will learn to fear your shadow.
In any case, I will go ahead and set this 10-10 so I can deal with his nonsense. Kill his high damage stuff. And what do I want to kill with this thing? Can I even win this game at this point? Because I've misplayed so many times. Wow, dude. This game was over within 4 minutes, and I just have misplays upon misplays. And he's got more of those. What do you think, guys? Is Warleader still good? Does it matter if you play poorly? I don't think it does. Moral of the story is... don't try to do 2 damage AoE to non-Murloc minions if your opponent has Murloc minions on the board. It's basically what ruined this for me. I spent 6 mana on that. Okay, that's fine. So I have 1 more turn to win. Okay. I will play this. And try to set up lethal. Here's hoping you didn't draw on the Zoth again. I have 1 more turn to win this. I can't believe I lost this. Subscribe because I got more videos coming your way, baby. Next game, I'm going to try to actually play this properly. Thanks for watching.